scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mike Feeney, being joined with me, as always,
Brendan Sagalow, and as well as
Mike Cannon.
and this is a hypothetical-based podcast. So you guys, we're doing questions right from our patrons. If you're on the Patreon, if you're a Patreon member, patreon.com/scenario-pod, you can submit questions that we will now read on the episode. And boy, oh boy, we already have 21 of them, so this is going to be a great episode. Again, you guys can submit hypotheticals, what ifs, any sort of morality things. It's a little comedy obstacle course that you help create. And dare I say, the most interactive podcast on the planet?
dare you say, and you did.
I dared.
Dare I agree?
Yeah. And so I'm very excited. Boys, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I would also like to just point out that we are still taking questions from the Instagram, but priority goes to the Patreon people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I
people that
can't
are putting
imagine
food.
that we get to more than 21 of these.
We got 21 Patreons.
No, more than that.
I mean, 21 Patreon questions.
You
Better.
really know how to throw shit at a crystal.
And there goes the SEO. It was Mike today. 30 seconds.
30 seconds in.
So let's start getting to them because we have so many. This first question comes from Lindsay Kinda Garbage Piggott on our Patreon. Here's the scenario. Your phone's messaging capabilities no longer work properly, and you can only respond to every message, text, DM, tweet, etc. using only 4 emojis. Which would you pick?
Okay, so the question is, you can only text
With emojis.
in emojis, and only 4 emojis?
Yeah. So I'm definitely doing like the rock hand as one of them.
You know what?
Because that's a good catch-all for good news
Yeah.
or like excited thing or like as a thank you.
I mean, it's not too good if someone's like, hey, Uncle Bob died.
Well, no, that's why I will do. I still have 3 others. Yeah.
That's pretty metal, actually.
Yeah.
Like Bill and Ted.
Yeah. I'll do
The
one.
red guitar emoji.
I'm going to do 1 rock hands, one sad face, one of like the eyes closed, like I can't fucking believe, like that kind of face.
Yeah.
I use that one a lot. And then I'm going to actually check.
Doesn't that kind of get across the same point as the sad face, though?
No, because it's
That's more of a disappointed.
No, I see it as more like exasperated and like frustrated, like that kind of a thing. And then crying, laughing emoji. I think that's a good one too. People like that. Smiling one is nice, but if you give someone a smiling, a crying, laughing emoji, it really makes people
like that.
I love the crying face emoji.
I want to tell you.
I love it. You do that to me all day. I love you. You're the best.
Because it makes you feel like you got an actual laugh.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a
It
picture of
is.
them.
I mean, dude, it was like that same thing when during the pandemic when we were the first show I got back when it was for Cars.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is gonna be weird. And then I said a joke and it just got a bunch of flashing lights. And I was like, oh, I don't even need laughs. As long as there's something that signifies that you like me and you say it to me, I'm on your team.
That makes one of us.
Yeah, I definitely need laughs.
Yeah.
But I
you know what
what
I mean.
4 emojis would you use?
I mean, we
2
said shit already.
minutes. Well, don't
You
have
don't
to
have to-
compound it.
Yeah. Thanks for making me feel like I'm in the back of a freezer.
I know.
So
I've been
cold.
watching him secretly eyeing that, biding his time until he complained about it, and it was the second you stopped talking.
I was at least waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think definitely an emoji. I do this emoji, like the girl going like this a lot. As my way of saying thank you or something. Like, you know.
Does anyone else know that?
Yeah, I would.
I don't
This?
think so. No, not the shrug.
I'm a big shrug
it's
guy.
this.
I love the shrug.
I do shrug, but it's the girl going like this, you know. Nicole, can you bring this up?
I know what it is, but I don't even know what it means. What would you have to type in to get that emoji?
I just
Brendan, it's just Brendan's cute way of saying nothing and standing for nothing. In the same
What's so
exact-
bad about that?
Because it's
Stand
just
for
nothing.
nothing,
It's
die
like,
for
so bad
everything.
I'm a little lady.
What's
like
so
in
bad
a-
about standing for nothing?
Wait, what is it? Stand for everything, die for nothing?
No,
What is it?
stand for nothing, fall for anything.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stand for nothing.
No. He
It-
just says.
it's the thing from
No.
from Burr.
What?
That dude.
It was it was also from like a recent Tom Cruise movie that was super stupid.
Oh, we
But,
don't have Wi-Fi in here today, so we won't be able to pull anything up.
That's right. I knew that.
Okay.
I didn't. I do.
I
know.
did not.
So what would your 4 emojis be?
Yeah, I'd do a shrug for sure. I would do what?
I asked if he did his full. 4.
I only did one, and then we went off on how stupid it was. I've done one.
Yeah,
You have
3 more
more.
times. Go ahead. Go ahead and say
Yeah.
a fucking emoji and see what happens.
We'll meet you in the end zone.
The 1 yard line. Just speed them.
Well, you said all like the practical ones, and I don't want to repeat what you said. So let me see. This is just the top ones that I have right here. There's the girl in the purple shirt going like this. There's the congratulations wine bottle,
Okay.
champagne bottle.
You're
There-
just constantly congratulating your friend on success.
Yeah, yeah. And then right next to that is a bitter one.
It's a broken bottle.
No, it's an emoji going like this.
Yeah. It's a bitter green. He's having.
Congratulations. I have the kissy face, the lips.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just the lips or the emoji with the mwah?
both. I have the lips and I have the heart, the face with the hearts around
The
it.
flutters.
They're going,
That's I feel
that.
loved. Thank
Yeah.
you.
yes. And then I have the photo one, so I can
This is more than 4.
So you could
credit,
Yeah,
so I
you
can
name
credit
7.
people on Instagram. And
Yeah.
I have a dolphin one for some reason. That's my 7.
That's when you want to threaten rape at somebody.
Yeah.
You
my
just
7.
send an ominous dolphin. You're like, you'll know. You'll know when you know.
You'll know.
And by then, it'll be too late.
Ominous Dolphin sounds like a killer band name.
Ominous dolphins?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yes.
Just singular.
Yeah.
Just
Ominous
one
dolphin.
ominous dolphin.
Hi, we're ominous dolphin. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is a sick dolphin, dude. That is a
Yeah.
in captivity for most of its life dolphin. So my top 4, this, which I assume is
Prayer
both a thank you
And a hi.
and whatever,
Believe
just
in
an
Jesus.
acknowledgement of what you've said. And that's what I use it for, at least. Then I have a maple leaf, which means weed. Then I have a.
That would be one of your 4?
Yeah,
You would need to use that.
I need it. It's also.
You could also do, instead of the maple leaf, you could have done the exhaling smoke one, because then it also would have worked as like a whew.
That's
Yeah, but
way
I-
better.
That is way better.
I've never seen that one. Wait.
It's
There is that one.
No.
And there's also the green leaves. People put
Oh, I know. I don't like that one. That one sucks. That makes me think of fake weed, like oregano.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Yeah.
like fake bag of
Yeah, I don't like
bullshit.
how it looks next to the smoky thing.
No, this one at least looks like browned post vaporized
Vaporizer,
weed.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Then I have a goat because I'm constantly defending LeBron James. And then I have the lady in purple shrug. Not this bullshit. Not like I'm serving hors d'oeuvres at my party.
I didn't shit on your emojis at all.
I know because
couldn't.
mine were good.
The weed one? I don't think so.
No?
Mr. Sister.
How are you gonna smoke then?
You
just show up to where I am.
just come to wherever you are. Yeah.
Job Luke says on the Patreon, thank you, Job Luke. Would you rather have to be fed baby bird style for your entire adult life by a friend
Yes.
and or caretaker, or have to literally only eat food with just your face, no extremities or contraptions,
Oh.
all mouth stuff? You guys,
All mouth stuff.
I'd love to make that transition like anyway. If that
into
was
trough?
okay.
Wait.
If that was okay and I could hungry hippo through life,
Yeah.
I would I would
That's-
But
absolutely.
think about eating like pasta. You'd have to literally like put your face
You'd
pie.
get
You would
used
have to
to it,
do the.
buddy.
You'd have to do the Stand By Me pie eating face.
You know what? We should do this for the Patreon. I bet I could eat a plate of pasta with the exact same amount, like with my face, faster than you could eat it with your fork.
Oh,
100%.
yeah, of
Yeah, but
course.
that's not. That's
because
that not
I'm
impressive?
taking
no. That's
I'm taking
if
time.
you don't, it's weird.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm taking time out to be a
Nicole, that's not impressive?
technique.
I'm wasting time scooping.
No,
bringing-
you
you're
can
just-
you can twirl it all up and then deep throat an entire spool.
No.
I have to fucking Pac-Man my way through Medusa's
You know what?
hair.
He might be right on that because he
Yeah.
has to like go
I am right.
around it and stuff, and you can just scoop it up.
Yeah, you have a much
can't-
more efficient way of
Yeah.
shoveling it down
It's
your
the
face.
distance.
Yeah.
You're just
The distance. Don't act as if you're going a marathon from your plate to your.
But you're not
Now I
using
need a
your
spoon to
hands.
wrap up this. It's
Well,
it's a lot
listen,
going
your
on.
technique is your own goddamn fault. But
Yeah,
if,
if you-
Perfect.
if
So-
you could be. It's perfect for casual dining, but not
Yeah.
for racing.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I'm not built for speed. I'm built for luxury.
I feel like I think that's impressive. I feel like if you say that, that's like a good thing because you're you. If you say that, if you're one to say that,
Yeah, if you can finish a whole spaghetti meal in 3 twirls, then you're a hero.
that's not what
Yeah.
we're talking about. What are you?
I
talking-
agree.
what do you-
My
You,
point.
What are you talking about?
you shifted the whole conversation
even
into another
realizing.
trick.
But
just
you
thought
went
of.
like this. You said something and went like this.
Yeah, I said
And you went, this is
the
impressive.
verses, me eating handsless
Yeah.
with my face off a plate, beating somebody with the modern
Not impressive.
tools of eating.
Not-
That's impressive. It's
not-
caveman versus new age.
It ain't pretty, is what it is.
I would rather
No.
do the
Who's pretty about it?
the eat with my face thing than to have baby bird. I don't want to have people's
No.
regurgitated.
We should
like,
do spaghetti races.
Okay. Spaghetti races.
Spaghetti racists,
I would do that.
otherwise known as Italians.
What's the what do you mean spaghetti races?
Like that, what I just said.
Yeah.
Either we go versus tools, no tools, face, or whatever. Or if you think it's only fair if we go fork v fork or face v face, then we can also do that. I just want to eat spaghetti.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you are maybe the fastest eater that I know.
That's right.
In like
I'd like to
in like a
shine.
dangerously unhealthy way, and so I'm worried that taking this on will eventually lead to some sort of food getting lodged in your throat and dying.
Dude, just
Yeah.
a spaghetti wraps around my artery and pops it right off.
You eat fast when no one's challenging.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody's challenging.
Yeah.
Somebody somewhere.
Yeah, one,
Someone in
My
here.
dad.
one gets
My dad.
lost in between your skin and like the under the muscle. So it's just a little spaghetti thing right
You
there.
just see it across.
Yeah. Ew.
Oof.
I think we got it right in front of us, folks. It's you eat with a fork and you eat with your face, and whoever wins wins.
What I'm saying is,
What was the question?
very, very, very clearly, Mike is going to win.
Yeah, I don't like
By a
that.
lot.
I
though.
don't
I
think
wish
very
you took
obvious.
the
I
opposite
don't think
side.
so.
Well, he's taking.
I don't
both,
think so. I
depending
think,
upon the minute.
Yeah, you can't bet him to force him into competing in a thing he thinks he's going to lose at.
what are we talking about? All right, next question. Yeah,
Next question.
sorry.
Jinx,
Jinx,
kiss. Buy me a
You owe
kiss.
me a blowjob.
Who jinxed?
I did for both of you.
We both said the same thing.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
It was romantic.
Next question.
Yeah.
Next question. Okay. Congratulations. Here's a scenario disease. Congratulations. This is from Certain Style. You get some new exotic disease that gets named after you. What's the condition? What are your symptoms?
Ooh, I know. Mine is it's canon disease, and it's
You
when-
eat too fast.
yeah, and it's when you get a spaghetti around your heart.
It's when you think eating without utensils will make you faster. Even
Yeah.
though we all know.
I think I'm right. It's when your penis bulbs at the bottom and then goes in and then opens vast at the top like an old pirate cannon. So your dick actually turns into a skin cannon, and then your piss and blood all starts falling out of it. So then you have to take a pill or something to get it better.
Does it have a little like stem?
You have to put a tampon in, so it's also it looks like a wick.
It's like a cake.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they made a cannon out of a cake.
It's similar to a cake.
Dick cake disease.
Is it like a cake?
And what about you?
Dick cake.
I don't know. As
disease.
soon as we start talking about disease, I get into this. I get like, oh no, there's diseases in the world, and I'm probably
Oh,
gonna
no,
get
unclean.
one. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
probably
You're a-
Mine would be Burger
I'm
King
successful.
disease.
so not even like it's not an envious or jealous. It's like a mystery of modern science, and I think you should turn yourself in. The fact that you have had no symptoms on any variant that you've had, of any booster that you've got, of the vaccine, felt nothing is wrong. Like it's a wrong.
The cool thing is though, is that silently it's creating something much worse inside.
It's a volcano.
Here's a hypothesis that might be true. This is what I've been kicking around. Maybe it's that you feel so physically terrible every day when you wake up that when you felt the symptoms, you were like, just a normal day in hell.
Yeah, just a normal 7 a.m. puke.
Just constant shooting arm pain for 2 days.
Heavy, tired, in pain, hips hurt.
Sleepy?
Tuesday.
Sleepy?
No, I have a theory that COVID and the booster are working together right now to fight the Burger King disease.
The
That's
BK
in me.
broiler.
Yeah, his insides are BK broiling.
Yeah.
I'm BK broiling.
That's a funny thing to say when you're mad.
That's like
I'm BK broiling.
George is broiling.
Please integrate that into your everyday life.
Yeah.
Please.
So what would
you
your
don't think
disease?
that's going in the act?
Is that your disease?
Yeah.
BK broiling disease?
Yeah. Yeah. It's your body decaying from the inside and you not really realizing it until it's too late.
Yeah. But until then, have it your way.
That's hilarious.
I was trying to think. You know what I would love the disease, because I thought this was
What disease I'd love?
because this is such a funny. I'm just lifting this from South Park, but it's just such a funny episode to me. Is the Sarcastaball one where Randy becomes like so sarcastic in the beginning about football being nothing that he can't. Because all he can do is talk sarcastically for the entire episode, and then Randy's wife at some point is like, she goes, "Can you not be sarcastic? Like, can you not be normal anymore? And you're only sarcastic?" And he's like, "Yeah, I can only be sarcastic." And then she's like, "Seriously?" And then all of a sudden he just goes, "Help me!" And he he's crying, "Help me!" But I think that's so funny if just everybody became so sarcastic, when you're like someone's arm is hanging off and they go, "Oh my God, aren't you in pain?" "No, I'm in no pain at all. This feels great."
Yeah, I love when my arm is falling
Dangling.
off.
Yeah, when you can see the loose tendons. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, next question comes from, let's see, Brandon. If you could
Let's go.
replace any actor in a movie, any movie, what role would you play? Here's what I want to see. I love this.
Love it.
Included his own.
He's
You're
a
you're
good
gonna
question
love
writer.
this.
Oh.
Jessica
I'm gonna
Alba
love this,
as Mike
and-
Cannon.
In glitter.
Now,
Cannon-
let me ask: is there a pudding narrative in this question? Like, am
I think he's trying to compliment me, and you're cock blocking it.
It is a compliment.
Oh, yeah.
It's a compliment to you. It looks like a compliment to
block.
me, and it's.
You're comp blocking.
I'm gonna be honest. It's a
Pudding
it's a
narrative.
50%. No, it's a 50% compliment to you. And you'll see why.
All right.
You'll see why. I want to see Cannon in Rounders as
Oh.
any character.
Wow.
So your choice. So you could play
Fuck.
everyone, anyone.
What would I want to play? I think I'd like to. It would either be Worm. I don't want to play Mike. I think that's better suited for someone of your
Ed Norton.
purity. Yeah, I'd want to play Ed Norton's character,
that's a good.
or Teddy KGB to just let the Russian accent rip. I was telling.
Mother de fuck.
I was. Have I talked about this on the podcast?
I hope
the bit that I do. That I was talking to you about, because it's like I have this bit that's like kind of, it's an amalgamation of like my family and Nicole's family, but it's a point to make during, I'm not going to give it away because it's on my special, but I truly make up an immigrant's accent and say it's my family member, but it's Teddy KGB from Rounders.
But now-
I'm like, son of fuck.
But now I don't know if that was a condescending thing, because I remember when I was just watching it like a month ago or less, and
Yeah.
I had texted you about how ridiculous it was, and I said that thing, and you were like, I think I made you real
Yeah,
because you were
yeah.
like, oh, I'm now realizing
100%.
and that
Yeah,
is just
100%.
from John Malkovich
Yeah.
in Founders.
Yeah, dude, there's stuff that I'm watching the cut of it right now, and there's stuff that I say under my breath that is like an homage to episode 16 of Ninja Turtles. And I'm like, what is my problem? Like, nobody knows what I'm talking about. Nobody.
That's awesome though, because there's something in not knowing what you're talking about. Like when you listen to someone like Patton Oswalt and he's doing that and you're like, I don't know what this guy's talking about, but I hope it's correct.
Yeah.
And I bet it is.
I bet it is.
Now let's
bet it
continue
is.
with what he wants to see.
Okay.
Feeney spelled my name wrong. Don't like it. Feeney replacing Jim Carrey in Liar Liar.
I mean,
Love
that is a part meant for you.
I
You
mean,
should get up from this table right now and start filming that.
It's arguably
Get to filming.
It's honestly one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies for some reason. Like I
Yeah.
think that one I've watched. I mean, maybe not. I've definitely seen Liar Liar. I think more than The Mask, but
Yeah.
I've not more than Ace Ventura, but
I've seen The
definitely
Mask
more than
so much.
Definitely, I've seen it more than the. I mean, I've seen The Mask a lot. I've
But
just
you
seen
told me to freeze.
I love the part in Liar Liar where he's like, when he, I don't know, I mean, there's a million funny parts in it, but I just love when he gets his car back and he's got the big scratch on it, and the guy's like, what scratch? And he's like, right here. And, he like, this, and the guy's like, that was there. Right? Like, it just immediately.
that?
What are you going to do about it? You know, I'll tell you what I'm going to
Man.
do. Nothing. 'Cause if I take it to court, it's just going to take him all the time. And I'm going to take it up the tailpipe. You know?
Let's film that. I'll play the guy.
Bro,
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie.
I would
as
tell
soon
you
as
to. I would tell you to
possible.
pull up that whole scene. I'll pull up the script. I'll do the whole goddamn thing. We'll do it on the Patreon. And so this is
with
the,
spaghetti in her mouth.
so this is the next.
Yeah, post spaghetti race.
So canon in Rounders is any character. Feeney replacing Jim Carrey
If
in
this
Liar
is-
Liar, and
okay.
Sag Daddy. Now here's the part you're not gonna love, but I think you'll like it as a whole.
Kathy Bates in Misery.
No.
Eminem and 8 Mile.
Close. 8 Mile is the movie he wants to see you in.
Cheddar
But
Bob.
I'm Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob. How do you take it?
I think that rolls better
think-
for you.
Yeah, I mean, I can do anything.
No, you'd be funnier than that guy. I think
Yeah,
that
that
guy
would
was
be the
actually
role
kind
that
of the
I
shittiest
would-
part of that movie.
Who,
And I think he's a decent actor. I've seen him. He's in Jarhead. He's in other stuff. I think he's good, but I don't think he was right for that.
I think I would make it. I mean, I could definitely do it, but it might be a little more silly with me.
Yeah.
Like, he was good in my eyes because he was like kind of a sad
It was
He was
super sad.
He was
pathetic.
super
He was
sad.
Yeah.
pathetic.
So
Yeah.
it didn't.
I thought he was
change
kind
the-
of
Oh, sorry.
special needs.
Yeah,
like he
kind of felt
came
like
across
that.
as that.
Because he's always like, grab me how to rap, rabbit. He's like,
pouring syrup down his back. And it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Don't touch Cheddar Bob's ears.
yeah,
He's got a lot of weird fears.
yeah. He was like walking teeth first, like.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So yeah, I mean
All right.
that's exactly the
I'm
thing
taking-
that I want to do.
Yeah.
So,
How about you just did it?
yeah.
You just successfully did it. I mean, I've always said that like The Shining or something like that, something where a character is so ballistic and free to be as like insane and menacing and violent as they possibly can be.
Yeah.
I feel like I could bring something to that type of role. And The Shining is the only one that I could think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I really want to be in a Liar Liar remake.
You should. Let's shoot it shot for shot. Let's shoot the elevator scene shot for shot, but Brendan's the chick with big boobs.
Yeah. Where were you last night? I was having sex.
That's really good.
I'll do this whole movie. God damn it. Jennifer Tilly was so hot in it.
Oh, yeah.
What I want, I get.
Oh, so.
Oh,
I'm the
whoa.
I'll do every part.
The guy that banged.
Oh! And he's like,
Overactor.
yeah. You wish.
The guy that
Bloopers too.
Yeah. You do the whole.
let's just film the bloopers.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. A goose. All right, we gotta get past. This.
Yeah.
All right.
Forget it. Forget it.
Polish. 24 hours to get rid of a body.
That was all of YKWd last night, by
Yeah.
the way, is with Karen Fee and guest hosting and being flanked by Ian and Brendan. It's like standing in the middle of two speeding steamrollers.
Yeah.
And the two of them ping pong screaming back and forth to each other. It's,
Everyone
You
trying
were-
to speak, but good
I was
luck.
yelling.
You were
at
doing
points.
it too. You were doing it too.
I was definitely
The whole
yelling at
fuck-
points.
the
I
whole
can't
thing
imagine
felt like
Ian and Sagalow together with
Yeah.
more than like two, with three. There's three other people in it, so there's five of you.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that must have been I mean, Nicole, the post producing of turning down the levels.
she was going like
it's just in the red for an hour and a half.
Nicole was Tom Cruise in Minority Report.
Your favorite reference.
I love it. I just want that to be right.
I've never
I want
seen
that
the movie, but
What?
I
It's so good. It's a Spielberg, bruh.
It's a Spielberg, bruh. Dog.
Paul, it's 24 hours to get rid of the body. What's your plan? Who's your top choice of accomplice? What movie/TV show had the realistic strategy? One of them is, and then Brandon replied to that and said, one of them is definitely going to have too good of an answer for this.
I know exactly who.
Yeah.
I think we probably
know
all
who.
have the same exact answer. In terms of method, it has to be that jug and the acid from Breaking Bad.
That's exactly
It
what I was
seems
gonna
like
say.
the most doable.
But then here's the thing about that. I've been thinking about
Then you
that.
bury the jug.
No, not just burying the jug. Now there's camera footage of you buying the jug, or if you bought it on Amazon, there's a credit card.
Buy it
There's
with
a
a
paper
fucking
trail
hammer.
of you buying,
Cash.
going into Home
Cash.
Depot, buying that, buying acid. There's cameras of you buying it though.
you could get an
You
acid
buying
bag, though.
acid. You know when
Yeah.
they do that, like people buy like the things to make a bomb, and then they start flagging like the
Yeah.
second you buy like the third ingredient.
You get a fucking drug addict.
Well, that's why you also get the other person to buy one of the things. So you buy one.
Get the
thing.
person you're
dig their own
killing
grave.
Yeah.
to buy all those things,
That's
and then
very-
it looks like a suicide.
Yeah.
You jumped into
So
a
this
thing
is
of
this is
acid?
what I do. We're killing
Yeah.
Feeney. I
Uh-oh.
ask Brendan to help me because he's gonna goof up enough to get all the evidence and
All over
forensics all over him, and then he'll be completely.
I'm lifting. I get fucking acid Feeney juice all over me. I'm
Dude,
lifting
there's a
it up.
scene.
Ooh.
Feeney's nose is just forever soldered into your forehead.
Dude,
Like,
there's this scene in Righteous Gemstones where this isn't a spoiler because it's like I'll be vague about it, but there's like they come across a body and that's like, you know, there's a pool of blood and they go like, oh no, and then they go like turn to leave and Adam Devine smashes into them and they fall into on the guy in the pool of blood and they're literally like sliding around in it and they get up and they fall back down in it and they're like covered just head to
That's
toe
hilarious.
in the evidence of blood. It is so funny.
That's
It's
so
that's what
That's
Brendan would
great.
do.
Yeah.
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 that's why I choose him.
Yeah. All right.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
Cool. I'm in.
Alex the truck.
I'm in. I'll do life.
Yeah.
Would you rather have to dress like a bum all the time but not smell like a bum, or have to be in a tuxedo all the time?
That's actually a really good question.
Now, I know it's going to be the worst in the summers, but I'm going tuxedo because it's always better to be overdressed because there's occasions, 95% of the time, I'm going to be overdressed for a situation, and that's okay. But I don't want to be like at a wedding looking like a bum. On stage, you can make the tuxedo a thing for some reason. It's going to be like, tuxedo sucks. I wish it was suit and not tuxedo because the
Yeah.
bow tie...
Funeral.
The bow tie is a real, like, you know, it's like a real Willy Wonka looking
Yeah.
thing. But I like the idea of just being hyper overdressed at all times. Because when you do
Yeah.
put on a suit for a wedding or something, you feel good. There's a little bit of more confidence
Yeah.
that comes with like you feel good about yourself. You
How
feel,
bummy we talking though? Like if we
I'm
don't
thinking
smell,
tattered clothes.
New,
Yeah.
like
new Kanye.
you got to have a
fashion.
shitty beard. Like
I do right
all-
now. But the Olsen twins, like they made bummy a fashion thing. So I feel
Yeah,
like
but-
Yeah.
I feel like if you're cool about it, you might be able to push the needle forward.
But
and
not
be
like
"This is my
Nicole
former
cool,
look."
like lion ripped at her jeans.
You
I'm
don't
talking like,
Yeah.
You don't like Barnum and Bailey trainer look.
yeah, fell in a tiger pit right before coming here. But I do think that like I'm talking like old stained sweatpants, like homeless subway bum.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, and like
Stained but not stinky.
stained.
So
yeah, but
people
stained,
like they'll brace for the smell, and then when you walk up, they're like, "Oh,
now.
Wait,
yeah, but if you have stained,
who are you wearing?"
If you have stained sweatpants, like
yeah.
people are like
Come.
I'm thinking like
unidentifiable stains.
I mean if it's like cool like expensive clothes then maybe that would look good but
Yeah, what if
I'm
it's like
picturing like
You're not wearing jeans. Bums don't have jeans. They have
shoes
Bums-
but
first
with
of all-
no laces on them. They're all white shoes,
yeah,
dirty
the
with like
disgusting.
you know you look like a fucking
that's
subway.
a pretty cool look.
It is pretty cool depending on
If
what
you have
you're
like
doing.
clean everything else, your teeth are good, you're walking through life, maybe even a pop a chain out or something
You're
like
going to be
that.
in a lot of situations where you need to not look like that.
But I think,
More than
but I
you'd
think, but I think the fact that you do, and if you just walk through looking like this is how I come, this is who you invited, then
Yeah.
people might start to really notice and be like, man, this guy, like, is this something? Like, is he advocating for the homeless? Is he saying we should be more comfortable
No one is
around
thinking
people
that.
that are dressed this way? This is actually avant-garde and pretty progressive of this guy. Maybe we should give him a
Well-
seat at the director's board.
One person in every 33 million would say that,
But this is
and it
what-
would be
and it
when
would be
Mike.
the CEO.
But no, it would be
the
when you
CEO.
catch yourself in a mirror.
Look how good this guy looks.
Yeah,
This is what you
he
do.
is off on guard.
You wear all that stuff and then you paint tax the rich on your like stomach.
Yeah.
So that everybody's like, oh, he's fine. And like if
No.
you're gelling your hair and stuff, people are gonna be like, oh, who is this weirdo?
Gelling your hair.
If you're like shaving, but you can't do that
Can't
either.
shave.
Damn.
But wait, who said that? You just got to dress like a bum. You can be shaven. That's the whole thing, is you can actually be completely normified, tight haircut, that whole thing, but you're dressed in fucking schkevats. So it's like, that's the
Yeah,
contrast.
but you would lose so many opportunities.
I mean, imagine
Or
being
gain.
imagine having to like
you would not gain as much as you would lose.
Think about how many cans of beans you might get.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if you're thinking this all the way through.
You'll be able to infiltrate the mole people in the subway. They'll think you're one of them.
I kind of want to do that one day. Nicole, would you
You're gonna
would
get-
you like to take a camera with me into the depths of New York City and see if we can find an ancient civilization?
The Ninja Turtles, perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, I want to go to that
mole
motherfucking
people
subway
are
stop
real.
for sure.
What?
Those
Mole
mole
people are real.
It's real, and they are.
I know.
I mean, that one of
that one
Would
picture.
they
that
bite?
picture of him coming up on your window at
Yeah.
the subway is like it should be
Oh,
in the New York
yeah.
Times.
Yeah. How did that get
It
a
did get-
Pulitzer?
He was there for so long that you had enough time to be like,
I had
"Oh,
multiple pictures. I was like, one of them I was like this, I was like that, you know. Like we're like
you
did the white power?
supremacy.
we're winning.
So thanks everybody for listening to the podcast. Tell a friend. Sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/scenario pod. Go to here'sthescenario.com for all things scenario pod, all of our websites and all that other stuff.
It's
And-
over?
What?
No, we're at halfway.
Oh, I was
And-
like, that was quick.
And come see us live. If you're listening today, you can, and you're in Tampa, Florida, get on over to Side Splitters because today Mike and Brendan and I will be performing there with Robert Kelly for the Calta Land Cruise before we go on the Calta Cruise, the 10th through the 14th. And then come see all of us. Please come out to the show March 26th at
Ooh,
Mayas Theater.
yeah.
We already have people talking that they're coming, which is very exciting.
awesome.
I know we got Patreon members that are going to be there. This is going to be very exciting.
That's
Again, Emmaus
Nicole, are you
Theater,
going to come?
Yeah, I'll come.
Hell yeah.
Emmaus Theater. Grab tickets now.
So if you don't come for us, come for Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get tickets on any of our websites. I assume it's up
Yeah.
on all three of our websites.
Should be.
It's go to Mike Feeney Comedy or MikeCannonComedy.com.
My website is still down.
Okay. Well, go to either of our website and then you can get tickets for that there. It's going to be great. All three of us are doing stand-up. Then we're going to go on stage together, do a little podcast situation. Then you guys, who are the audience members, are going to get to feed us scenarios for the actual pod, which is very exciting. And then personally, I'll be out in LA in April, and I'll announce those shows very soon. And I'm excited to see all the little LA people that are out there because it's been a while. So, and twitch.tv/NYFreshmaker. And what about you boys?
Yeah, twitch.tv/sags2riches, obviously Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that noise. Also, April 1st and 2nd, I'm going to be at Nick's in Boston, Nick's Comedy Stop. Please come out to that. Skirt. We're going to have a good time.
Wow.
We're going to smoke weed. Come smoke weed with
Oh,
me. That'll be
Very
real fun.
illegal.
Oh,
No, it's legal.
it's totally illegal
I
there.
know.
Oh, should I go to like a dispensary?
Yes, you don't have access to weed here. You should do it there.
Well, like, the weed there is very good.
Yeah, so get it.
Yeah.
Go there because you don't have access to it here to get to a legal place.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought
Why,
you were
why are you
I thought
acting
were
all
s-
new, dude?
I thought you were saying that sarcastically. I thought you were sarcastic.
Help me!
All right.
Because you're like looking at your phone. You're like, yeah, because you don't have access to weed here, do you?
See, now that's how you would say something and then get mad when I interpret it that way. But in this way, I didn't. Mike, did you interpret it that way?
I don't know. Count the
then-
Cruise, March 10th through the 14th. Emmaus,
That's
Pennsylvania, again, March 26th. Going to keep pushing that. What are you going to push a June date? Wasilla, Alaska, April 1st. Anchorage,
spicy.
Alaska, April 2nd. Nicole's coming with. We're filming Bear Grylls. April 8th, Point Pleasant, New Jersey at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club. I'm wearing the jersey right now. And then we got Uncasville, Connecticut. Brendan's coming through. I'm doing Soul Joel's in April. I got Portsmouth, New Hampshire again. Going back to Side Splitters in June. And then Boston. Got a bunch of dates coming in. Very excited about that. MikeCannonComedy.com. And then if you don't, subscribe to the YouTube. It's likely where the special is going. There are some, whatever. It's likely going there. YouTube.com/MikeCannonComedy. It looks great. Fucking pumped for it to come out. And yeah, Nicole, what do you got?
Nicole C. Lines on Instagram. That's all.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Now, let's get back to all of these questions.
Mm-hmm.
Because goddamn, we have so many. It's hard to try to read them because some of them
Yeah.
I'm reading are just not questions. They're just, comments or concerns. So I'm going to, okay, this is pretty easy, I think. Fuck, marry, kill, shepherd's pie, apple pie, and pie. P-I.
Like the numbers.
Yeah, kill that.
Kill
right
that
away.
forever. I
Um,
don't like anything that's infinity.
yeah. I'm gonna fuck apple pie because the movie, and
Yeah.
also it seems the best, and marry shepherd's pie
Uh-huh.
because that will sustain me every. Shepherd's pie is one of my favorite meals. I could eat that every day, and it's like a good hearty meal.
It really makes you feel heavy above your dick. Like that's it. Like that.
Stomach.
I know, but not your stomach. Like it hangs a little lower. You know what I mean? Like I feel full up in my stomach
It depends how they make
with
it.
some
though.
other shit, but this rests like it's a child above my pubis.
Erica makes it in a good way. I feel like where I don't feel too gross, but I can still polish off a good amount. But sometimes when I'm out at restaurants, you're
Yeah.
right. It's like they put too much sauce or something with the meat.
It's great. I still love it. I mean, I do everything knowing that it's going to be a problem, but I love. What is it? Shepherd's pie, apple pie.
And the
Pie.
pie, the number.
Oh,
Numbers.
I don't know what to do with that. What would
3
what,
point-
We killed
one-
it. I'm convoying with Feeney on his thing.
Perfect. Okay. Sterner style. Here's a scenario: cannibals. You get killed by cannibals, but you get to choose how they prepare you.
Ooh.
How will you be cooked? I could care less if I'm killed, but I mean, do whatever you want with me. But you know what? I would like a nice little soy sauce marinade. Maybe,
Really?
put me on
with you though? You're like a lemon.
Yeah,
Like,
but you got it. That's why you need the sweetness of the soy and the saltiness of it. You put me on there, then do a nice Weber low smoke sort of situation. Do a little.
Okay.
I want the smoke rings in me when you cut into me.
Hmm.
And have almost like a fall off meat off the bone.
What are you picturing right now? Like what meal?
I'm picturing like a good barbecue, like
Yeah.
a brisket or something like
okay.
that. Like prepare me in almost like a
I mean, Brendan's honey, right? Like honey glaze.
yeah. He's
Yeah, I'm
He
like
must.
yeah, he's honey Jack.
I'm like I sold a Krispy Kreme.
Brendan's got an apple in his mouth and he's just
Yeah.
on a spit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I would like to be
Of course, we all see it.
yeah. I mean that's a given. Apple in mouth and all. Little white shoes.
Dude,
on my
if
foot.
you
It's
for
the
one-
only time you eat healthy.
If you for one Halloween don't go,
don't go as that thing.
as you just have a spindle coming out of here and the back of your butt, and you have your arms down, and you just carry around an apple in your mouth.
Dressed
So
like a
fun.
pig too.
Yeah.
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
you're just in your underwear.
I mean,
Naked.
sure.
Go full cock.
In October.
You're a feral pig.
yeah. This is my costume, everyone.
Just a hairy mule.
They're like, then why are you jerking off? Is that a part of the costume too?
Yeah, it's with a hoof.
I would like when a good steak comes where it's like not too much and it's like cut in that and it is that
What?
I don't know. You laugh makes me laugh because no, I'd like to
You said that like someone was translating a sign language gorilla.
Yeah.
You laugh makes me laugh.
You laugh. It makes me
because
laugh.
I just said because and then gave up on explaining why. No, like when a good steak comes, you know what I mean? And it's got like barbecue sauce or something like that. where it's not too much. That would be nice. Where you see
A
the
steak with
A
barbecue
good
sauce.
steak, but not a barbecue sauce.
or whatever sauce, like the A1.
sauce.
No sauce, huh?
Sauce on a good steak.
Wow.
Did we get A1 when we were in Chicago at that place?
No.
We didn't, right?
We would never. They would have
No sauce
They
on
would
a
have dragged us
steak.
out by our
Where was
throats.
that? What place?
I want to be served at
Not
Applebee's.
Bobby Vans or something like that, was
That's how I would like to be cooked, though. I'd like to be pan seared on both sides
nice
with a
on it with
fucking-
cast
with
iron.
a pink
Like it's
center.
really
yeah. I want to
hot.
be on like, or what are those big Blackstone grills, or what are those called that everybody makes like
Flat
hot?
tops?
Yeah, is that what?
Griddle.
Yeah, those things are awesome. Dude. I mean,
Yeah.
my TikTok is keyed into that shit right now.
Really?
I don't know how to cook, but boy, do I think I do by what I watch. And I've never tried to duplicate any of it, but I'm like, I could do that. I could do that if I only had it.
Yeah.
There's some
Look,
really
this is easy.
funny ones in here where Cerna Style is giving us like truth or dares, which is so funny. I don't think that's ever been a part of this show.
That might have been the worst one of all time.
It's terrible. But yeah, I mean, tell a joke that recently bombed or take a huge sniff of one of the other's shoes. It's like,
Is this-
we're-
I'll read
Yo,
the joke.
truth
then.
or dare?
I don't think we're doing truth or dares on this
I'll
show,
read a
are we?
joke that
Because
bombed.
that'll really send this podcast in the wrong direction.
Play a joke that bombs would be
Um,
great. If you have it in a recording, it would be hilarious.
Okay. Would you rather? Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather always have your legs fall asleep when you sit down, or always taste vomit every time you cough or sneeze?
Oh,
But you don't cough or
Wait.
sneeze as much as you do sit down.
I'm sorry. What was it? I was trying to think of a joke that bombed.
Always have your legs fall
I was
asleep.
trying to pick one.
Always have your legs
running through the Rolodex.
Yeah, that didn't bomb as funny. No.
fall asleep when you sit down, or always taste vomit every time you cough or sneeze. That like bile acid reflux thing is the worst
That
taste.
could ruin your day.
But if you have a
But
piece of
falling
gum,
asleep can ruin your life.
leg falling asleep will
Oh,
ruin your
leg.
life.
I thought it was.
It's still very
person.
uncomfortable. You're like, ah.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I sit down way more than I cough or sneeze. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the cough or sneeze vomit mouth.
And sometimes when I sit down, I also like will stand back up soon after, and you don't want to be like, ah.
Yeah, and by the way,
Yeah.
it says taste vomit, not that you're actually vomiting.
Okay. But what if how bad is the sleep of your legs? Because can you stomp out twice and then you're good, or is
I
it going
think
to
it's-
last for 20 minutes?
I
at a
think it's
time?
the annoyingly long one. It has to be.
I'm going with vomit.
it's watching something on your iPhone while shitting. It's that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Dude, sometimes I've gotten up and forgotten how to walk and just face planted into like the glass shower door.
You're like trying to also pick up your pants at the same time.
So numb. It's like timber.
Paul Stevens says, I think we've answered this one before. Oh, he wrote two, and I think we've answered both of them before.
Polly.
Which fictional universe would you want to live in? Or The Purge is real, what would you do? We could choose either or.
Those are early though.
Yeah.
Early Patreon only episodes.
Yeah, who knows what we said about them?
yeah.
Now we've matured.
Yeah. I've thought about
I think
murder
fictional
much
universe
more.
we've done recently,
Yeah.
but let's do The Purge one. That seems
So
more
the
fun.
purge just happens. What do you do?
The Purge is real. What would you do?
Dude,
I honestly feel like it becomes more defense than offense, because it's like once I would spend a lot of time barricading up my house and stuff like that and trying to like protect Erica, because if you're like, I'm gonna go out and fuck some shit up, and then you can like leave your apartment and immediately get like a bow and arrow through your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you can't really prepare for all, especially in New York City where there's all the apartment buildings. You're like, is somebody just in their window with a sniper? And you're like,
Yeah.
you can't prepare for all of the ways in which you're vulnerable. It would become much more of a defensive opposition.
Yeah.
Put my couch in front of my door.
Yeah, you're kind of spending the whole year, because if the purge is real, you know it's happening, like it's a holiday or whatever. So you're like, it's coming. So you're spending the majority of the year like building up the defenses of your house and like
Setting up Home Alone
stocking up on
traps.
weapons,
Yeah.
training your kids how to fight. You
Yeah.
know,
I
Little
go
thing.
directly to my father-in-law's house immediately, and I get all guns. I think I said the same thing
did.
last time.
yeah,
as a
you
matter of
did,
fact.
and even
it
then
still
it's
rings true.
Still a great answer. Yeah,
This time though, I probably just shoot everyone else besides me, my wife, and my son.
yeah, and hopefully it doesn't come out after the special. You get there and he's like, well, look who needs Mario.
I needed them for the special too. Gave me a
would
good
you
20 minutes.
That's what I would do. I would I mean, I guess it's me like your whole life changes. So I would spend the majority of the year building up on the defense of the house, like stocking up on food and stuff, and like just because you're really only there for a day, so you just go into a bunker,
Stocking up on food.
stocking up on Burger King.
Yeah. For that day.
For the day.
I'd be preparing for months.
Yeah.
Food for that day.
Yeah, I guess you really wouldn't have to stock
Be a
up
real
on
eat
food.
fest.
Just order pizza beforehand.
And then the guy hands it to you and then shoots you in the head.
Yeah. There's a grenade.
That's how you die.
Instead of a little table, there's a grenade on the pie. Yeah.
There's just a timer, a clock in the pizza. Pizza bomb!
Pizza.
Yeah, it's a commercial now.
Let's see. Here's another one from Cerna Style. Fuck, marry, kill. Where's? Where houses? Where wolves? Where's Waldo?
That's a great question. Warehouses.
I'm gonna kill Where's Waldo because that always sucked. I hated people who like.
Good luck
in-
finding them.
I'm gonna get you if I could just.
Tease your white whale.
You're just too busy blending in.
I killed a guy that had your sweatshirt.
Yeah. Now I hated when kids wore that as a personality when they were younger. Where they're like, I know where Waldo is. Do you know where Waldo is?
You have some personal Waldo.
Kids always bought that at the
Where'd you go
book
to a
fair.
private school
Yeah.
upstate?
There would be always a book fair kid who's like, I bought a Where's Waldo? I know where they all are. And then you go, where is it? And then they look it in the book and you punch it right into their face.
I always got just.
Stupid fucking idiots.
I got flustered by like the third Waldo. I was like, all right, that took me 30 minutes. And then
I think
I didn't really.
I think that's a disability test.
You know what I enjoyed more? The ones that you put very close to your face for 30 seconds and then you slowly pull it away and then it like.
Then you see a ship.
Yeah.
What are those? Naked eyes?
Yeah, like something about the illusion of.
Yeah, you just unfix your eyes, and that's
Those
also
were
how I
awesome.
can like. I've gotten to the point where I can almost hallucinate organically now. Like if I want, I can almost like unfix my eyes and just unsettle my consciousness, and stars will start connecting. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm a genius or if I have forever damage from drugs.
I'm gonna marry a werewolf because
Mary.
I want them on my side.
What are you, crazy?
I want them on my side. I think they'll. It'll be that moment where they'll turn into a werewolf and they'll try to kill me, and I'll be like, "It's me! Don't you understand it?" And they'll have the moment in their eye where they're like, "I know," and then they'll run away into the woods and stuff like that.
yeah.
And I'll help them kill. And I'm
How
gonna.
often does that happen, though? That
Every
they-
full moon.
No, I know how often a werewolf happens, but how often does it happen where the werewolf doesn't kill you?
It's every werewolf movie.
It just has to go bad.
It's the ending
once.
of every werewolf movie.
Yeah.
Every
My
single
friend,
one.
This is no movie.
Now
I would rather
This is real
have
life.
sex with a werewolf because I feel like they'd be
they
up
would
for
rip
anything.
you to shreds.
Not if I put like Nerf tips on their nails and like muzzled their mouth shut and just
Yeah.
go to town. With
Oh,
them
you
on
want to
top.
rape a werewolf?
Yeah, I want to
Okay,
rape, but
that's-
I would let them be on top because their would like act as good friction and gyration.
No. I mean, yeah.
Oh, no?
Not for me.
Pussy.
You put those little like dog gloves on the werewolf and it's like walking to bed like this.
Yeah, trying to shake you out.
It's fine if you give them oven mitts.
You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change my werewolf to fuck werewolf as well. But I
Yeah.
want it like when they're like back asleep as the new person, as like the
Asleep?
person. Yeah, when
That's worse.
when they come back and they're like they wake up in a field.
and they're
I'll
sleepy,
get in there
covered
right
in
before
blood.
that, and then I'll be warehouses is what I'm gonna marry because thank God for Amazon, right, gang?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna fuck a warehouse because it gives you Amazon, but it also gives you raves and stuff. And raves are very horny. So I have a feeling like,
So you
That
do
would
that
be-
once?
Yeah, wouldn't you marry it and then you can have all warehouses forever?
no, it seems like
Where your Nikes come from, it's where your clothes come from.
I would rather marry Waldo.
And walk
you
through
can't
life
find 'em?
anonymously?
Yeah.
I like a man. Yeah, I don't know.
I like a
I didn't
guy
really
who
think this
likes
through.
it.
I didn't really think this through.
Man.
I only
0
thought
for 3
of
with
wanting.
reasoning.
I only thought of why I wanted to fuck a warehouse, and I didn't even think of the other two.
And it wasn't even a good reason for why.
100% killing the werewolf.
Smart.
That's I'm gonna
With what?
silver bullet,
Stake through the heart.
stake through the heart's a vampire.
I think it's both.
No, it's not. It's a vampire.
I know it's definitely a vampire, but I think you could also do it.
not.
with
Werewolf
that.
is silver
It's
bullet.
got to be silver tip steak then. It has to be silver. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
I'll get a silver
nothing.
tip steak.
Nothing.
Silver's
would-
not really hard
I'm
to
getting a
find.
silver tip
yeah,
steak.
yeah. If you don't.
Oh, I got
think
a silver tip steak. You won't believe. I get a silver tip steak right here in 30 minutes.
with
Door to
barbecue
door.
sauce on it.
Yeah.
And then I guess what? Yeah, I'll marry Waldo because he's never around, and I can cheat on him with, whatever. I can't believe they haven't made a Waldo movie. Like, are they trying to buy the rights to that?
What
would it be
movie?
about?
He never even speaks.
Guy
He
in
just goes like this.
sweatshirt.
They made they made a Clifford the big red dog.
Didn't they make
movie.
a
How'd that do?
cartoon of that?
What?
Clifford
Yeah.
did very well.
Yeah,
The movie.
And I don't even know if it came out yet. Did it?
it came out.
It did not.
It was
do
just
well.
me in the theater.
I bet it made millions.
How much money
You have to
did
say, "Hey, Siri,"
Clifford?
first.
I don't.
Say it.
Hey Siri.
Nice, dude. You
Hey-
keep talking.
Hey Siri. How much money did Clifford the Big Bet?
Big bad
The
dog.
big bad wolf thing.
Clifford the big bad wolf.
Hey Siri. How much money did the movie Clifford the Big Red Dog make?
Make. You're like yelling at her.
$48.9 million.
Wow.
It cost $125 to make. Stupid.
They just released it now to be like.
When did it come out?
No, it just came out. Oh, no.
that was a
No, it came out in
that was
2018.
opening weekend.
Came out in 2018.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
How much did they get for the licensing rights on Netflix, though? These are the questions.
Billions.
Yeah. Would you rather poop pellets like a deer, cubes like a wombat? Weird to know that. Or white liquid like a seagull?
I'm sorry, a sequel?
A seagull.
That was Brendan Sagalow-esque.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just.
That wasn't even close. I threw it out the
That
It looked like
window.
you were trying to hurt Nicole.
I don't want to poop white. Actually, that might.
White liquid.
Well, no, that would suck.
Why?
Because I was thinking, oh well, maybe you wouldn't have to wipe as much, but you would, and you
have
wouldn't
to wipe more.
see it.
You have to wipe way more.
There's
yeah, it's
something
like clay.
satisfying about having like a liquid shit. It feels like you're really,
agree.
truly flushing out the excess
Yeah.
and last
Yeah,
bit
pellets
of
doesn't
garbage.
feel good. Pellets doesn't feel
pellets-
satisfying.
Pellets are a nightmare for probably
And-
deer also.
And
like,
cubes are the same as pellets.
yeah, I'm not in. I'm
okay with-
white.
I'm
I'm
going
a
white
white
liquid.
liquid. I come out of my butt.
I'm gonna go pellets because you can pick that up and throw that. You don't even need a toilet at this point.
Pick it up and throw it. Have you seen piles of deer shit?
It looks like acai
I'm
berries.
thinking of like bunnies. I'm thinking of like little bunnies.
Jeet was eating so many of them in Virginia because we let him out on the lawn and there was deer shit
Deer shit.
everywhere. And I was just chasing him and he was running from
Ugh.
deer pile to deer pile, seeing how many he could eat
Oh my
before I could like tackle him to the ground. He's like, he was just
Oh my
eating so many of them, dude. He ate hundreds.
Dude, you should put them down.
It just tastes like grass.
No,
I didn't-
it doesn't.
I mean, I didn't taste any difference.
When you were kissing him.
Like just gagged, just in a shotgun gag. And all right, I think we got one time for one or two more.
Hell yeah.
Patreon.com/scenario pod. Here's the scenario.com for all things podcast. Subscribe on iTunes, YouTube, all that stuff. Anything free that you can do to help out, spread the word of the show. Word of mouth is huge. Tell your friends, corner them at a party, scream the title in their face until they're forced to pick up their phone and subscribe. We love you. We appreciate you.
Would you rather be forced, Alex the Truck, would you rather be forced to refer to Bobby Kelly as daddy on everything or be forced to be rude and call him fat every time you see him? Well, obviously, I'd rather call him daddy.
Yeah.
Because one is hurtful to a friend of ours.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
And
also,
I like to sneak that in anyway.
yeah, and also,
Yeah.
he's not a fan of getting made fun of by by us. So
Yeah,
I don't think
He doesn't like that?
that would result in a lot of side calls, which I do not want to be a part of. I would only
he
like
would
to
be out
nice
of our
to them.
lives in a day.
Yeah, I would only like to be nice.
He
to
needs
him.
us.
Yeah. I called him Papa King so that he would help promote my Boston date. So I'm already there. We're halfway there already. Boy, oh boy. And unless we start doing truth or dares, that's it. We got to all the questions.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Look at that.
That's great.
For us.
Thank you, everybody on the Patreon.
We should.
We
I
appreciate
mean,
you.
that's an amazing feat.
And
aren't we like? I mean, we talked about the first one for like 30 minutes.
Why are we bragging about our accomplishment to end the episode?
Hey, man, love yourself.
Oh, wait, we do have one more from Alex at Trump. Thank God. Ass sweat versus ball sweat. You get rid of one, but double the other. What's going and what's doubling?
Ass sweat. I mean, ass sweat's staying. Doubling.
Didn't we just get asked
We
this
just did
question?
this,
That's
yeah.
funny. On Answer the Internet, we just got asked this, and I'll say the same. Ass sweat every day of the week because I already live with it. And also, just like, it's less daunting than the sticking of your nuts to your leg and the chafing that comes along with it. Like,
I don't
when
really
I played
ever get ball sweat.
dude, when I played sports, sometimes my nut, like, especially when I was at like summer camp, so it would be from 8 in the morning until 3:30, 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Constant, just hooping all fucking day, no showers. Basketball, stop, cool off, chafe, re-sweat, stop, cool off, chafe. I'm like fucking 10 to 13 years old or whatever. And there were times where like my bag would rub so violently against my thigh for so long that it would like cut. Like I had a irritated, almost like sword cut into my inner thigh. And it, like for fucking 2 days, my punching bag nutsack would hit this wound.
Dude, you just reminded me. I had something like that too.
Look at us.
Look at that.
And
it's
it
like
smelled
the
like
exact
shit.
same
Smelled
thing.
like shit because it
Mine
was
didn't-
infected.
Mine didn't smell like shit.
Oh.
But when I was selling tickets in Times Square, I would like, you'd be like walking all day and stuff. And I remember like having that red, it would be so red and then just a fucking side cut.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I guess I'll do that with you guys. We'll convoy.
Convoy on
on
ass
ball.
sweat. That's the episode, everybody. We love you.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Tell some friends.
Bet.
All right. Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcast. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.
The scenario.